It's time for another Dice Tower review with Zee Garcia.
Hey folks, today I'm taking a look at a little card game called Cabo. Now, Cabo here does not look like much, that's true, but don't run away yet. Let me tell you how the game works, which is really very simply, and then I'll tell you what I think of this little card collecting and sort of card counting game. Here we go. At the beginning of the game, each player is given 4 cards face down. We are going to put the deck here in the middle of the table and flip a card over. So it is the first card in the discard pile, and you're ready to begin once you've picked a start player. The objective here is to basically have the lowest score among your 4 cards, together, your 4 cards together among all the players. So the lowest total. The game is going to be played multiple hands, scoring what everybody's got in front of them when each round ends. And once someone goes above 100, then whoever's got the lowest score is the winner. On your turn, you are going to, first of all, once you've got your 4 face-down cards, you're going to be able to peek at 2 of them. So I could do this, peek at both of these. Hey, they're both 5s. And then I'm going to put them back. Everybody does that, and we're ready to begin. On my turn, I get to do one of 3 things. I get to take the top discard pile and replace one of my cards with that card. Second thing I can do is I can take the top card of the draw pile and look at it and either do the same thing, swap it with one of mine, or chuck it in the discard pile, or if it's an action card, use the action on it, which I'll get to in 1 second. There's only 3 of them, and they're very simple. And then lastly, I can call Cabo, which just means I'm ending the round, and then we check totals. If I have the lowest total, I'm going to score 0 points. Everybody else scores their totals, and then we shuffle up and deal again. If I'm wrong and I am not the lowest total, I'm going to score my total and a penalty on top of that, and then we shuffle up and start again, okay? So that's pretty much it. I am going to, for example, take this card here, and I already looked at both of these. They're 5, so I'm going to take a gamble on this one and discard it. I ended up not helping myself because I got a 3 and I discarded a 3. However, there is one more thing you can do when you're swapping cards, which is if 2 cards or a trio of cards or 4 cards match numbers, then you can swap both of them for a single new card. So if I show that these are both 5s, I can replace both with just 1 card, whatever that 1 card is. However, if I attempt to do that and they actually do not match the cards I'm getting rid of, I waste my turn doing so, and I've shown everybody my cards, which is probably a bad thing because of these extra actions, okay? So the actions are, some of them will say swap, like this one here, and that one allows you to exchange one of your own cards with someone else's. You cannot look at it, however, no peeking when you're doing that. If you already know what they are, what the card you're getting is, then great. But otherwise, you are hoping you're getting something better. You have a peek card, which lets you look at one of your own cards and know what's there. And then you have some spy cards, which are going to let you look at another player's card. All right? That's pretty much it. You continue doing this till someone calls Cabo. You count up all the scores. You see if, in fact, the person who called it was correct and their total was lowest. Like so. Score, go to 100. Whoever has the lowest score at the table is the winner of this little card game. The first time I saw this game, I was certainly not impressed. The game does not look impressive. The cover is not that attractive. And the back is certainly worse. But I have to say, I was impressed by it. It's not revolutionary. It did not blow my mind or anything like that. But I've enjoyed it. And it's a game that I think goes over well with the kind of setting and crowd that just wants to shuffle up some cards, play something while you're chatting, the kind of crowd that wants to play trick-taking games, the kind of crowd that might even engage in playing some Uno, that sort of thing. I think this could go in the same, category as those kinds of games. And it works well. I like the push your luck of, when do you call Cabo? When do you say, okay, I'm going out, I have the lowest score? If you're wrong, you're going to get some penalty points. Can you take that risk? Do you want to take that risk? And so I like it. The artwork in it is certainly peculiar, and it's a little bit strange, but it works well. It's not distracting, and it certainly stands out. It's sort of a very unique look to this game. And the gameplay itself, as I said, is a nice filler. I think it works. And so I recommend it if you are someone who enjoys simple card games, and when you get together to play card games, the game itself is not the main focus of whatever you got together to do. You want to talk to people, you want to enjoy each other's company. It's a social event with gaming on top of that, not a gaming event necessarily. And this fits that bill. So there you go. I recommend it for that sort of occasion. Cabo. Check it out.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at DicetowerNetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.